If you're over 60, there's one surprising daily habit that could silently increase your risk of stroke, and it might be sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. No warning, no symptoms. 1 minute you're fine. The next, your balance is gone, your speech slurs, or your arm won't lift. You might assume it's caused by smoking or poor diet. But for many older adults, the real danger isn't what they expect. It's their vitamins. Yes, really. Today, on Healthy Front, we're unpacking 5 popular vitamins that could quietly increase your risk of brain bleeds, strokes, or blood pressure spikes, especially if taken at the wrong time or in the wrong amount. These aren't horror stories. They're wake-up calls based on medical evidence and real cases that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Before we begin, have you ever wondered if your daily supplements could actually be doing harm? Type 1 in the comments if this made you pause, or 0 if it's the first time you've thought about it. If brain health matters to you, take a second to like this video and subscribe to Healthy Front for real, science-backed health tips made especially for older adults. Let's start with the one people least expect. Vitamin D, the silent artery hardener. We all know vitamin D helps with bones, immunity, and mood. But too much, especially if taken late in the day, can do more harm than good. One elderly man we'll call Richard, 74, took 10,000 international units of vitamin D every morning, thinking he was safeguarding his bones. But he didn't know that long-term high doses can cause calcium to build up in the blood, leading to stiff arteries and erratic blood pressure. One morning, he woke up confused and unable to speak clearly. He'd had a stroke overnight. Blood tests revealed elevated calcium and signs of cardiovascular stress. His supplement routine, though well-intentioned, had backfired. Here's what most people don't know. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, but too much can trigger calcification of arteries. Older adults are especially vulnerable because their blood vessels are already less flexible. Dehydration and poor sleep only make the situation worse, creating a recipe for a silent stroke during the night. Worse, over-the-counter vitamin D supplements often contain way more than older adults need. 5,000 to 10,000 IU is common, even though many people only need 600 to 800 IU per day. If you're taking vitamin D, especially with calcium or heart meds, talk to your doctor and never take it before bed. Morning is best. Type D in the comments if you're currently taking vitamin D. Let's open the conversation. 2. Vitamin E. The brain bleed risk. Vitamin E is often called the heart vitamin, known for supporting circulation and cellular health. But it comes with a hidden risk, especially if you're on blood thinners. Take Evelyn, 81, who started taking natural vitamin E, 800 IU daily, to support her heart and memory. She was already on medication for a heart valve condition. Just a few weeks later, she suffered a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside the brain. There was no trauma, no high blood pressure, just a dangerous thinning of the blood caused by the interaction between her meds and her high-dose vitamin E. Here's what happened. Vitamin E in large amounts acts like a blood thinner. Combined with aspirin, warfarin, or Plavix, it can push your clotting time too far. A tiny vessel in the brain can rupture, leading to bleeding that steals your memory, mobility, or speech, often permanently. What's recommended? Just 15 milligrams daily for older adults, yet most supplements contain 200 to 1,000 IU per capsule. Evelyn recovered, but with lasting damage. She later said, "I thought I was helping my heart. I didn't realize I was risking my brain." If you're on heart meds or blood thinners, always check your supplement labels. And talk to your provider before adding anything new, even a vitamin. 3. Vitamin B6. The nerve damage nobody warned you about. Vitamin B6 is sold as a nerve support vitamin, often promoted for energy, cognition, or even arthritis. But high doses over time can do the opposite, damaging the nerves it claims to protect. Let's talk about Harold, 76. He came in complaining of tingling hands, numb feet, and frequent falls. He assumed it was aging until we reviewed his supplement. He was taking a brain support pill with 100 milligrams of B6, twice a day. That's 200 milligrams daily, 10 times the upper safe limit for his age. Unlike some vitamins that flush out quickly, B6 builds up in your body. And in high amounts, it strips the insulation from your nerves, causing slow, creeping damage that many mistake for aging or arthritis. Harold now walks with a cane. His nerve damage stopped progressing, but the damage that was done couldn't be reversed. The takeaway: seniors need only 1.5 to 2 milligrams of B6 per day. Some supplements contain 50 to 200 milligrams, which is not just excessive, but harmful. Check your labels, especially if you've been taking anything labeled nerve, brain, or energy. Type B6 in the comments if this hits home for you. 4. Vitamin A. When good for eyes isn't good for the brain. Vitamin A is well known for vision and immunity. But taken in high doses, especially long-term, it can increase pressure inside your skull, mimicking a stroke or brain tumor. Dorothy, 79, was a retired music teacher who began getting severe headaches, dizziness, and blurred vision. A brain scan showed no bleeding, but high pressure inside her skull. The culprit? A skin and eye supplement with 10,000 IU of vitamin A, taken daily for years. Here's the science. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, so it accumulates in your liver and brain. In high doses, it can lead to a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, which mimics a brain tumor. Symptoms include blurred vision, nausea, confusion, and permanent vision loss if untreated. Older adults shouldn't exceed 2,500 to 3,000 IU daily, and only if medically indicated. But many multivitamins and anti-aging formulas combine to exceed that, often unknowingly. 5. Niacin, vitamin B. 3. The hidden cause of blood pressure spikes. Niacin is often praised for cholesterol and heart support, but in high doses, it can destabilize your blood pressure, especially in older adults. Frank, 82, started experiencing facial flushing, chest pounding, and dizzy spells in the morning. His wife thought it was anxiety, but the cause was far more subtle: a supplement with 1,000 milligrams of niacin, taken twice daily. What niacin does: it causes your blood vessels to expand, then snap back. This yo-yo effect stresses your cardiovascular system, disrupts blood pressure, and can reduce brain blood flow. Frank suffered a mini stroke, TIA. Thankfully, he recovered, but it could have been worse. The takeaway: older adults should avoid high-dose niacin unless prescribed. Anything over 50 milligrams should be discussed with a doctor, especially if you're on blood pressure meds or have arrhythmias. So what should you do instead? If all of this has you wondering, what should I take instead? The answer may surprise you. It's not more pills. It's real food. Take Margaret, 73, who replaced her drawer of supplements with 1 egg for protein, half an avocado for healthy fats, whole grain toast for fiber and slow energy, blueberries for antioxidants, a glass of water to hydrate the brain. Within weeks, her dizziness faded, her blood pressure stabilized, and her energy returned. Some of the best foods for brain health after 60 include leafy greens, like spinach, kale, fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, berries, nuts and seeds, whole grains, plenty of water. Food nourishes in ways pills never can, and the right diet supports not just your brain, but your bones, mood, memory, and heart. At this stage of life, every decision carries more weight, and knowledge is your most powerful tool. Supplements aren't evil, but they must be respected. Read your labels. Ask your doctor. Pay attention to how your body feels, especially when it whispers. Tell us in the comments, what's one change you'll make starting tomorrow? And if this video opened your eyes, give it a like and subscribe to Healthy Front so we can keep growing, learning, and protecting our health together. You're not alone in this journey, and you're never too old to take control of your health.